Oh my. Welcome to the 2026 Fix Enduro. Today we have the 12-hour class. Later, the 6 and 3-hour classes will start together. Obviously, the 3-hour class is going to finish before the 6-hour class because that's just the way Missouri numbers work. And me know mathematics. Absolutely. All right. This one's going to be tough because if you just have an inkling of an idea how much you know me, you know how important that the Fix Enduro is to me. It is unlike any other RC event you'll ever participate in. It truly encapsulates everything. Physically, spiritually, mentally. It's absolutely insane the way this event plays out. The tactics, the heartbreak. It's the ABC Wild World of Sports. You know, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, all that wrapped into one luscious, crisp, flaky croissant with chocolate filling. I mean, enough about the Fix Enduro and my fixation with it. So, motivation time. 12-hour drivers, look, tactics. I hope, like in every Fix Enduro from its inception, you used yesterday to learn the course, know where you can push, where you need to be conservative, keep the rig together. If you're certifying product, keep the rig together. It's you can't help. It's going to get tortured. The course changes every lap. That's no exaggeration. That's just fixed fact. So, stay focused. Hydrate. Get that stops together. Remember, if you just want to be an official finisher of the 12-hour Fix Enduro, you just have to do 13 laps. So, yeah, on paper, that's a lap an hour, then plus one. I jumped the gun because I just start talking about the Fix Enduro. For those of you that don't know what the Fix Enduro is, the Fix Enduro is a Recon G6 signature event, and it came about because one year we were at, hello, Morgan. Pixie, you be nice. Yeah. We were at RCX with Pitbull RC, the longest active sponsor of Recon G6 events, and the official tires of the Recon G6, and the official batteries of the Recon G6. The and great companies were there. I mean, the who's who of the RC industry. But it seemed like the only awards that were given were for products were the thank you Dexter were the ones who spent the most money with advertising in the magazines. And I got to thinking, actually dreaming, because that's when I do my best thinking, is, okay, how do we know that product's any good? What are the ways that we validate product? Well, if you're new to the hobby, you go to your local hobby shop, and we love our local hobby shops. But some hobby shop owners are just going to sell you what they make the most money on. Or you got your friends. And what your friend likes might not be what you like, or what might not work for you. Then you have the magazines, and let's be honest, how many times do you fully read that advertisement? Most of the times you're flipping through looking for the cool shots or the story that you want to read about. So knowing that you actually look at that advertisement, man, slim to none, right? So I thought about, what if there was an event that tested the durability of the product, and I came up with the Fix Enduro. Now the first one, we have an OG 8, the Great 8, that was 18 hours long. That was the very first one. Pyramid Lake, Nevada, Warrior Point. And Michael Pham, after 18 hours, the notorious Michael Pham won that by just under 2 minutes. I think it was like a minute, 38 seconds, something like that. After 18 hours of racing, it came down to under 2 minutes between first and second. So, yes, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But I realized something, that someone has to stay awake for those 18 hours with the drivers. So we shortened it to 12. Because if I can't build a course that tests the durability of products, pushes the physical ability of the drivers, and then takes their spiritual and mental state to the brink of insanity, I have no business doing what I'm doing. So we got the 12-hour Fix Enduro, and I absolutely love this event. I've participated in it, and every time I want to do every one. It just gets in your blood. Ask any 12-hour Fix Enduro driver if they just jumped into the deep end of the pool and did 12 hours, or if they started in the 3-hour and then graduated to the 6 and then graduated to the 12. They're all going to tell you the same thing. Once you do a 12-hour Fix Enduro, it's unlike anything you've ever done with your RC car. It gets in your blood. It's absolutely phenomenal. You become almost symbiotic with your car. You'll save a 7-foot-long bicycle, and in your mind you're doing cartwheels, but your body is now in survival mode, and you just maintain. You don't even smile. Your mind is just exploding, but you just keep focused, because one slip of concentration and it could mess you up for several laps. When you see that Recon G6 certified stamp, rest assured that product went through 12 hours of real world driving with a real driver. These aren't factory sponsored drivers. These are you and I. They're everyday drivers that just enjoy, they're passionate about driving RC, and they want to push themselves. Now, this event's not for everybody. I mean, it's 12 hours, not 12 scale hours, 12 actual sun up to sundown hours. So it was never intended for the masses. But I tell you what, once you do it, you'll do it again and again and again and again. So good luck, Fix Enduro drivers. It's getting close. You know you have the infamous banana pick. That's a standard. And then there may be some part of the Fix Enduro is not knowing everything. It's and that's the mental game of it, because you get into this rhythm, and then somebody short in stature throws these curveballs at you to get you out of your game plan to mix you up. That 30-minute break, dude, mandatory 30-minute break with your rig impounded. Your complete rig impounded. We've been doing this a long time, so we've swam in the gray areas with 12. I know, Dexter. We've swam in the gray areas. We've avoided the gray areas. Now it's either sink or swim. You impound your rig for 30 minutes, and depending on when you take that 30 minutes, that depends on how the rest of your adventure is going to go. The good thing, I'll give you some tips, Fix Enduro tips at Blue Rocks Family Campground, because we've done this in, like the before mentioned, Pyramid Lake, Nevada. We've done it at Logandale, Nevada, another epic location. We've done it at one of my all-time favorite places to put a RC crawler on the ground, at Horseman Center Park in Apple Valley, California. You may know it because it's the home of the Pro Line by the Fire. It's an absolutely incredible place. So, tips and tricks for Blue Rocks Family Campground. You have showers. You have a pool. On your 30-minute break, go down, take a shower, change clothes, really get revamped for that that last part of your 12-hour race. The this tip, oh, that was a fish. This tip came from Jeremy Kilburn. As you know, he's a retired military member now, and thank every one of our veterans, retired or active duty. Thank you for your service. If it wasn't for y'all, there would never be a Fix Enduro. But Jeremy has one of the most important tips, if not the most important tip. Keep dry socks. Change your socks frequently. If you're driving smart, your lap should take you, let's just say, 30 minutes, and you got 30 minutes to take a breather. But you have to maintain a lap an hour. It's mandatory. Yeah, you could probably do 2 laps. We've had some drivers do 3 laps because some drivers are going out for the most laps they can do. They want to join and get now. Hear me. I'll try and speak slowly and clearly. They want to become a part of the marathon distance alumni. We have a dozen. I'll have to check that. I think it's either 12 or 11 drivers in the world that have driven a marathon distance, a minimum marathon distance with their RC car on a track that's as diverse can get. Mud, water, everything but snow, tarmac. And they've done it in 12 hours or less. Now, the maximum distance is our multi-European 12-hour Fix Enduro champ, Lucas Klamfa, with 86.2 kilometers. I think it worked out to be like 56 to 58 miles. Yes, in 12 hours with an RC car. That was in Italy. And according to him, the track was complete anaerobic. He had no time to rest, no time to lower his heart rate. It was his all-out best effort. Now, is he a unique human being? Yes, he is. He's a bronze medalist winner in the decathlon, Winter Olympic decathlon. So, yeah, he's unique. But doesn't mean the rest of us can't. Our oldest 12-hour marathon alumni member is Kentucky, aka Chris Kentucky Lindgren, and he did that in Horseman's. So yeah, very cool. All right, I'm running long here. Listen, I wish I was there. I could talk about the Fix Enduro all day, all night. Good luck, 12-hour drivers. For you 6 and 3-hour drivers, I'll talk to you a little bit later in the day. But listen, stay focused. Keep your batteries charged. Don't forget, check in with Jess every lap. Dude, she is the Fix Jefe, the Fix Enduro Jefe. Listen to her. Do not skip that start-finish area. You have to check in every lap. There may be a queue. You need to wait in that line. Your lap is not going to make or break you at the start-finish line. So remain calm, use that time to catch your breath, lower your heart rate, control your breathing. Hey, Fix Enduro drivers, yeah, this is the day I wish I was there, because the stories that play out. Martin, good luck. Last year, you were definitely on the agony of defeat line, being on the same lap as the leader, young Mr. Parr. And not being able to catch him and then breaking. But I tell you what, the effort from the chief Fix Enduro mechanic, MJ Cummings, and his fellow G6ers, that pit crew there, that was twofold. That was winning, pure winning. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, look. Put it on your bucket list. Be the most incredible thing you ever done with an RC scale adventure rig. I'm Parker. Good luck, Fix Enduro drivers. I'll talk to you soon. Oh my God, I wish I was there. Oh, get it. Los gets. Do work, drivers. Do work.